Better before now. I'll show you.
Right then. Exhale, roll down. Tummy in and slowly rolling up.
Are your legs new?
No, these have been with me for over 50 years.
Oh, they are a great colour.
Yeah, no, they're not new. All right, breath in. Down. Switch off.
There's no sneaking around for me now. Last one.
No. Hanging at the bottom, hanging, just feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Grab each elbow, try and sink a little bit deeper. All right, bend your knees, let the arms drop and tuck the tailbone and do a slow roll up. Interlocking the hands behind you. Sarah, you need to grab a ball to both your bands. All right, lifting the arms up behind you. Release, take a hand up and over.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
3. You've got both your bands? Yeah. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release. Interlock the hands behind your back again. Chest out, hinge forward. Flat back, sending your hips to the back of the room. And come up. Step your right foot slightly forward. Soften into the left knee. Hinge back again. Stand up. Change that over. Left leg. Forward. Up. We're going to do 4 more of those. Keep alternating. What have you got now? And up. 3. 2 more. Up, 1 more.
I can't get which legs to be.
Doesn't matter, just alternate. All right. Taking the legs wide. All right. Side lunge, each side. Up and over. All right. 6, 5, 2, 4, 5. And 1. Roll down to the middle again. Crown of the head dropping towards the floor. Wiggle the feet in towards each other. Hold it there. Just bending into your knees slightly, hands to the floor, walk yourself out into a plank and hold. Up stretch. And as you come forward into a plank, step the right foot forward. Take it back, go into an up stretch. Left foot. Up stretch. Right foot, stay here. Right hand twist up. Bring it down. Lock that right hand into the inside of that right leg, or you can drop your left knee to the floor and twist left hand up. Bring it down. Take that leg back, up stretch. Step the left foot forward. All right, twist left hand up. Down. Twist right hand up. Down. Take that back, up stretch. Going to do 1 more each side. Right leg forward. Twist right hand. Down. Twist left hand. Down. Take that back and up stretch. Left side. Left hand. Down. Right hand. Down. Take that leg back. Drop to your knees. Pull back. Come up onto your left knee. Flexing that left foot. Squeezing your glute. And touch. And up. over. We haven't got a doorbell today, Lynn. He's in charge, doorman. I reckon we almost need it. Release. Open that right leg out on a 45-degree angle. Lean into it. Yes. Bring it in. Leg out to the side. Lean into it. Bring it in. We'll change sides once we stretch the other side.
Oh,
Okay. There's a lot of pressure in that spot.
I'm moving out there.
It's only when Jim's away, Jim or Lorraine. Release, open that leg out to the side, lean into it. Bring it back. What are you doing, Sarah?
Going the wrong way.
There's one in every class that does that. And release. Okay, do you want me to do it?
Oh,
All right, so we are using timer, so we're going to do some little HIIT sessions. Now we are going to walk out into planks and walk back in for 30 seconds, and I'm going to keep adding on. So the first little set is quite high energy. Okay. All right, we are only working in 30-second blocks, so you have 10 seconds. All you're going to do is roll down, walk out into a plank, walk back in. Each one gets a little bit more harder. All right, so roll down, bend the knees, whatever you need to do. Walk yourself out into the plank, walk back in. Doesn't need to be fast, just good quality movements. And roll it up. All right, we've only got 7 seconds. Coming back in. All right, this time we will be reversing the direction. So you'll be squat, you'll step back, or you will jump back. Oh, I've got the dodgy timer again. Oh, it's all right. Okay, go.
Works in our favour, that's okay.
It gives you a longer rest. Jump or step. Ten seconds. Three. Get one more in. All right, so the next one, same thing, but you'll drop all the way down to the floor, do a cobra, come back up. Okay, give you a couple more seconds. All right, is that enough? Let's get ready to go. So you can again jump or step back, drop down to the floor, cobra, up, jump or step in. Do it however suits your body today. Our bodies that work different every day. Just move. Next one will be a little bit easier. Up, jump in. We're going to come down into a plank next one. And so when you're ready, you can jump or step back into your plank, and we'll just alternate stepping in. Three, two, one. Walking yourself back up. All right, we are going to start with the first exercise again. Walk out into a plank, walk back in, and then we will hold it into a plank for 30 seconds. Go. Walk out. Hold. Walk back in. Go up. 2 more. All right, stay here. 30-second hold. You can be on your hands and knees if you like. Go. Just long body, tuck the tailbone. Rest if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To your knees, pull back. All right, that's probably the hardest set of the day. Okay, get your ball close by. We're doing an ab set. I'm just going to count. Oh, no, I won't. No, I won't. All right, so we're starting basic. Go to tabletop. We're just going to start with alternating toe taps. Sorry, Amber, do you have more? So just stay here for a moment. Sorry?
No, it's just
Have you got 30 seconds?
30-10 yet.
Yeah.
We ready to start?
Ready to start.
Okay, go.
Oh, Amber's in charge of the timer. Alternating toe tap. Can I hear it?
I've just turned it up.
Oh, thank you. So let the lower back sink into the floor, pulling the tummy in. Tap, tap. All right, head up and hold. Reach forward with your fingertips. You can support your head if you want.
Oh, this is doing the 10-second break.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, alternating toe taps again. Keep reaching forward with the fingertips. Curling up higher. I know. Actually, I don't think they're responsible for it. I think I am. Head down, flex the feet. Anyone know an electrician? Hold here. All right, extend the leg out slowly, push through the heel, other side, push through the heel. So leg long and low, as low as you can, as long as it doesn't change your back position. Trying not to let the tummy, so every now and then hold on to your tummy. If it's popping up, you need to go back to an easier option. And I don't mean having a little tummy, I mean as you move the leg, it pops up and down. All right, so I'm about to get a bit harder. I want you to push your right hand, actually push both hands onto that right knee, head up, keep the resist, actually extend the leg, bring the knee in, curl up, head down, curl up as the knee comes in. Now you're keeping the resistance between the hands and the right knee. I want you to push hard. You inhale as you drop back, exhale, curl up.
Typical Saturday.
We've got one more to do on the other, this side before I change side.
Oh,
All right, supporting your head with your left hand, drop down for a minute, keep the connection, right hand to right knee. We are going to twist to that right knee as we extend the left leg. Keeping the resistance on. Push, push. The more you push, the more you'll activate your abs. Release, let's change sides. Both hands onto that left knee. All right, so pushing, extend that right leg, curl up as the knee comes in. exhaling. All right, keeping that left hand on the knee, right hand behind the head. You can take your 10-second break. Push into that knee, extend that right leg and twist the left knee and bring the right leg in. So the twist is when the right leg is long. A few more abs to do before we move on to our next level.
It's a hard session this morning.
Lots of core today. All right, grab your ball. All right, grab your ball. I want you to get it under the rib cage. Okay. All right. Sorry, can you pause that? Yeah. Under the rib cage. So just start with holding. You can hold on to your thighs or not, but I just want the focus pressing to the ball. Release. So the focus is on the pressing, not the lifting. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, go.
So press into the ball and it's a little release. Press, little release. So we're not leaving the ball. It's focus on pushing back. But keep the chin tucked so we don't use the neck.
It's your fiber trainer go.
No. Press, release, hold, slightly lift it off the ball. Twist your hands to your left side. We're going to do the same thing, a press and lift. So press into the ball, reach it past the left knee. I did forget to bring the instructions.
Just do a YouTube search. Yeah. YouTube fixes everything.
It does. How the abs, everyone? Twist to the left and the right side.
We're not even 20 minutes in.
Press, release. You can support your head if your neck is sore. We've got one more after this. I'm feeling the burn. Next one's a nice one. Hands behind your head. Arch over the ball, there's your start. So stretch out those tummy muscles. Then we are going to curl up and try and lift slightly off the ball. Up, reach past those knees and come back.
I wonder if the alcohol dries out my air passages too. Because it sort of feels like it's balancing itself out.
It started nice, but it's been.
No, I mean,
It is.
I have a lot to deep voice
I
and
have to do a cobra, I think. Oh, lovely. Okay, come over, do a cobra. Cobra required. All right, did you pause that?
yeah, I mean, you might have experienced that.
For a time in the corner.
Yeah. You can have as long as
I don't like not being in control.
Really?
I'll give.
Do 3 more. Keeps me honest if someone else is doing it. 2,
It's probably better for us.
1. All right, push up and back. All right, so we are back up standing now. And let's grab, oh, thank you. Let's grab some heavy dumbbells. Back in control. Back in control. All right, heavy dumbbells. We are going to do a squat and press. You have 9 seconds.
Really start to that goal.
Yeah. All right, so squat down, up. Sorry.
We're taking that stretch class.
Ah. I've got a nice session planned. Anyone wants to stay? All right, so we're going to stay with the squat. So we're going to squat, stand up, side raise. If you need to go lie the dumbbells, you have 2 more seconds to do it. Down. Checking the time.
No, I'm not. I'm getting messages from family because I told all of the rallies that we put mum in the nursing home.
All right, we're going to do a shopping bag right leg. Oh, okay.
You find someone for the cat, please?
Go.
No,
Does that mean you're taking us?
no, I can't. Coach will kill it. It'll, I was going to speak to you in because I get the name of that foster group again.
I thought she contacted you already.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but I don't know what I've done with the
okay.
number.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Pick up, come back. Yeah, do the other side. Sorry?
I guess I'll still be alternating it.
You just do your own thing over there.
We're going to do another round for Vanessa.
No, don't do as many.
Yes, you have.
It's not in my order.
7 seconds. We're just going to do an arm one now, and all it is halfway out with those arms. So make sure you stand tall, shoulders back, or just halfway out. Do another set of shopping bags each side again, just because I want to. It's Vanessa's fault. It's only 30 seconds. It's very doable.
It's pretty hard for 30 seconds.
All right, 10-second break. Then we go back to our shopping bags and repeat the first 2 exercises. We're back to tummies. Go. Right leg up. Right. Ooh. And a stagger.
Shopping bags. Is anyone growing this?
No.
Shops?
No. No.
Local shops.
Not
Shopping
supermarkets.
No, I mean Southland.
Yeah.
No.
No, not even.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm never.
Used to it now. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Last
It's
year.
really the office, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you pick like jobs.
5 seconds. All right, squat and side raise again in 6 seconds. So reach to the floor, stand up, side raise. Don't have to do the side raise if you have a shoulder problem, or you can use light dumbbells or no dumbbells. Five seconds and we finish with a squat and press. Nearly went down for another one. Stop and press in 4. Down. Work at your own pace. Do less than me. Do more. Faster, slower.
So we can have our coffee Christmas.
We can have our little Christmas morning, yes. And our dress up competition. Okay, pop them down. You are into a plank. Knee to opposite elbow. So I'm only doing 5 exercises this round. Your easier option, just alternate it so you can do opposite hand leg. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1, knee to opposite elbow, cross. Cross. Five. We're going to flip over onto our back next. Onto the back. And we're going to do crisscross. Easier option is feet to the floor, bringing in a knee. Good movement with this one. Focus on lengthening out the legs. Twisting, elbow to opposite knee. If you want to make it a bit harder, start to think about armpit to opposite knee. Hold it with your legs up. We're going to do a hip lift. Palms up. Try and get as high as you can, but you're still working even if you do this little movement. Now your hip lift. Do one more. All right, you're going back to your crisscross. So keep your legs at tabletop, or if you did the on the floor version, go to the floor. And armpit to opposite knee. Think about trying to lift the armpit to the knee. Finish evenly. Flip back over into your plank. Knee to opposite elbow to finish. And cross. Cross. 15. Two, one, to your knees, pull back. All right, we're going to pop our band on over our knees next. Come back up standing. We will end up on the floor in the middle of this little pyramid, and then we'll come back up. Yeah. So just make sure it doesn't just sit above the knee. Come up a little bit higher or go below the knee. There's your option. Yeah. All right. Got 8 seconds. So we're just going to start with the squat. Get your hands behind your back so your chest is open. feet wide now as you squat. Just push the knees slightly into that band to open. All right, take your right leg forward, left leg slightly back. So we're going to work one side, then the other. So this is just a little lunge, so we're not too fast spread, but focus on pushing this right knee slightly open. We're going to keep that knee directly over that right ankle with a little bit of medius engagement. So that's why we're keeping that right knee slightly pushing into the band. Now, because I'm working the right side, the next move is we're actually going to move the left leg. So just do what I say. Bring it in. Okay, so standing up, bend this left leg, tip slightly forward. We're going to take it out into a fire hydrant. Breathe out as you push that leg away. So that is working your right glute. Five,
That action's not though.
3, 2, and 1. Come down onto your back. You could just do a side tap.
Yeah.
With that one. All right, so
Probably right.
yeah. So just hold your left leg up in line with that right knee. So we're going to lift, push that left leg open as wide as you can, bring it in, and we will drop the bottom. Starting straight away. Lift, open the left leg, close and down. So again, still a right leg glute focus. All right, bring the knee in, hold it there, keep that left, right bottom up. We are going to pulse for the next 30 seconds. If you want to pop your left foot to the floor, you can. Up, up. Now we're going to reverse back in the opposite direction. So we will move to a left side bridge after a 10-second break. Oh, that's a burner.
Yeah.
All right, come down, hug the knees in. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to come back up standing and do it in the same order. All right. So we're going to start with the squat again. Then we can finish on the floor and go straight into abs again. All right, hands behind the back and you're squatting, pushing those knees slightly open against the band. Still got lots of time left.
Awfully slow. Usually when we go to do time, it goes fast.
Yeah, it does. All right, left leg is forward, so it's only a small split squat or small lunge. Again, as we drop into it, push that left knee slightly open. Just look down and make sure that left knee is traveling over that left ankle. Five. All right, now we're standing on this left leg now, bending the right leg up, so hinging slightly forward, and we are doing a fire hydrant. Go. You have 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the floor. All right, so we're doing right leg up. So we lift, open the right leg to the side, bring it in and down. In 3 seconds. Lift, open, close, down. Left foot's on the floor. Right leg pushing open. All right, you can have a quick 10-second break. You're going to keep that right leg lined up with the left. We're going to lift and we are going to pulse it up. Now, pulsing. Small movement, just to burn. Now we're going back to the ball in the next little ab round. It's good for you, trust me. 3, 2, and 1. Come down. All right. You can take that band off and just hug your knees into your chest. That was nasty, yes. All right. Okay, we are going to grab our ball again and pop it under that mid-back area again. So rib cage, take your right hand out to the side, right leg out long. All right, so with your left hand behind your head, you're going to tap that left elbow to the floor, so we get the thoracic stretch. Then you're going to come up and reach as far past that right knee as you can. All right. Started, that's good. You'll get in a couple of extra. So use this right hand to give you a little bit of extra lift. The elbow to floor, up and reach past. Elbow to floor, up and reach past. Lifting out. Getting a nice stretch in between. And bring the legs in, tip them both to the right slightly. You're staying on your ball, same thing. We're going to reach up and pass. You're keeping yourself a bit balanced with this right arm. Dropping back. Both knees tilting to the right. Try and keep the legs to the right as much as you can. And pull it out from underneath you. Bring it onto the front of that right knee. Okay, press and extend your left leg. So keep the press on. So similar to what we did in the beginning. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, pull it in. Now I want you to pull that right knee in more against the resistance of your hands. All right, you're going to take the ball to the middle of the knees now, both hands on the ball, and I want you to do a hip lift, pushing your knees into the ball. It only needs to be a tiny little lift at the bottom and push away with those hands and the ball. Small movement. And feet back to the floor. Pop the ball back under that mid back. So your left leg is long, your left arm is out to the side, and we're filling up and reaching past that left leg as you pull it in 3. Now make sure right elbow drops to the floor behind you, then up and reach past. Over the floor. Just keep your right leg bent up as well. No, that was your so right leg bent. Yeah. Just nice along the back. All right, both feet to the floor, dip them over to the left. Same thing, right elbow to floor. We're reaching out past that knee, using this left hand for balance. So try and keep the legs to the left if you can. Don't worry if they stray back to center. 2, last one, pull it out from underneath you. Ball on your left knee, push into it firmly. We're going to extend right leg. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, pull it in. So pushing firmly, both hands into that ball, onto the left knee. Keep resistance there. Now start to pull that left knee in more towards the ball. So engaging a little bit deeper. Inhale. Pull that left knee in, but resist. Ball on the front of the knees, you're back to your hip lifts. Pushing with both hands. And go. Resist it. So I want you, as the knees come in to lift the bottom, push away with those hands. Two, one, down. Well done for the feet. All right, grab one heavy dumbbell or light, whatever, because it is shoulders. So, yes, stand in. Sorry,
Stay down
I
there.
forgot to tell you that. Stand up. 6 seconds. All we're going to do is a forward raise to shoulder height. One dumbbell. So this does engage your core as well, especially on the way back down. So you have 7 seconds till we start. So soften the knees, tuck the tailbone, lift, and control the movement down. Exhale up. Two, one. All right, the next one we're going to go all the way up overhead and keep the slow release down. 5. So you are using your core as you lower those arms. Try and keep the arms lengthened. The more they're away from your body, the more core. Bring it into the chest. Right side halo only. So working, twisting to the right. Go. So this brings in a lot. Shoulders, triceps, core. a few cracks, it's just everything loosening up. Preparing you for the weekend. Limber you up for the dance floor. 5 seconds.
Bash.
Is it? Good. All right. Holding the dumbbell in your right hand. So what I want you to do is up and over to the left thigh, up and over back to the outside of the right. So it's an up and over. If you need to go lighter, do so, because it's quite a hard one. Yeah, listen to your body. Don't try and force it if the weight's too heavy. Oh, come on, that's a hard one. All right, there's only 5 seconds. The sun, hope so. All right, bring the hand here. We're going to close, open and press. In 4. So the elbow across, up and press. Elbow across, up and press. Seven seconds. We are going to do one more exercise. Tip forward for a wide row. Just stay up till you're ready to go. Or you can start if you like. Tip forward, flat back, tummy in, wide. Three, 2, 1, stand tall. Hold it with both dumbbells, soften your knees, side to side, trying to keep your pelvis still. So twisting from the rib cage. So easier way is bend the knees, a little tuck of the tailbone. Good for the core. Good for the thoracic rib cage, loosening up. 10 seconds. And we're doing our halo to the left side. So we will go around to the left. We might do that in 5 seconds. There we go. So making the movement as big as you can as well, working the core, mobilizing. Oh, 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Okay, so we've got the up and over, single arm. In 5. Don't need to go too high with it. Shoulder height's good. Hip height. Oh, hip height's good. 5 seconds. All right, take a 10-second rest. So we've got the open press. 2, 1, close, open press. And drop the arm, we have our wide row to finish in 5 seconds. And wide. Ten seconds. 5, 2, and 1. Dumbbell down, finishing with abs and lower back. Come down onto your knees, pop the ball between your knees. All right, so squeezing it. We are going to lift just into a tiny, tiny little elevation there. All right, go. So you don't want to come too high. You want to try and keep your back flat. Four seconds. We're going to take it from there into an up stretch. So you can have your 10-second rest. Your up stretch. Release and come down. So enjoy the stretch a bit. So the movements are moving, still through the core, but moving into stretching as well. And release. Keep the ball between your knees. Flip over onto your back. All right, so we're going to keep it squeezing. Arms out to the sides. Roll to the right as close as you can without any part of the left arm leaving the floor. Come back to center. Side. Keep the squeeze on the ball. Going. Bless you. Make sure you finish evenly. All right. Taking that ball out, pop it under your shoulder blades. Thrust up area, shoulder blades. Inhale, arch back and curl. So think about closing the area between the rib cage and the hips. Also recommend slightly closing the elbows to curl up. Open them when you go back to get the stretch. Lengthen out the legs, take the arms back out overhead. You are going to do a roll up. If you can't do a roll up, stay with the abcel. Do this slowly. Hands to ceiling, tuck the chin, roll up off the ball. And you don't want too fast a movement, otherwise you will go back down and the ball might have moved away. All right, but the ball does help you get a nice controlled roll up. Get into the stretch, sink down, reach back. Exhaling. And reach back and just hold. Hold here. Bring the elbows into right angles. Hold the elbows and knuckles to the floor. And just breathe. 3 breaths. It's actually a stretch. 2, 1. Release. Okay, roll off the ball. Time going off. Come onto your toes. Hands behind your head. All right, I just want you to twist from side to side. I'm going to count just for 10. So again, elbows, shoulders stay on the floor, dropping those knees as close to the floor as you can. Six more. 6, so light on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them back over to the right and hold. Just let them drop where they want to. All right, we're going to curl up and your right hand is going to reach towards your left bottom. So you're getting like a little bit of a ringing out through the torso. 1. Try not to let the knee pop up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it over to the left. Let the knees drop to the floor. Up and left hand reaches to right bottom. Breathing out. 10. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Okay. Take your right leg long, left leg to tabletop. Roll that across your body, that left leg. You can use your right hand to increase the stretch. Take the left arm out to the side. All right, we're just going to hold it here for 3 breaths. Keep trying to increase this stretch. So rolling the knee forward, and you can use your right hand to increase the tension by pushing it to the floor. So it's actually a lower back stretch, even though if you really tighten the bottom, you might feel it there. But the key is keep holding until the glute releases, and we'll get a little bit more into lower back. All right, rolling back onto your back, bend up that right knee, left ankle over that knee, pull the knees in. Now I'm going to do a dynamic stretch here. So I want you to pull the knee in, release. Pull the knee in, release. So it's stretch, release for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, it's time up.
Yeah.
1, crossing that left leg all the way over. You can just hug the knees into your chest if that's where your hip flexibility lies, or you can grab those ankles and pull in towards the armpits. Release before you change sides. Take that left leg straight up into a hamstring stretch. Pull in, push through the heel, and release. Okay, left leg goes out long, right leg to tabletop. Rolling that right leg across your body. Right arm goes to the side. Okay, so driving that right knee slightly more forward and using your left hand to increase the stretch. And bringing it back, bending up that left knee, right ankle going over that knee, pulling it in, dynamic stretching, pull, release. For 10, exhale as you pull it in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, crossing that right leg all the way over. You are either hugging the knees in or you are grabbing those ankles and pulling in towards your armpits. Releasing, taking that left leg long, right leg goes up to the ceiling, pull in for your hamstring stretch. Release to the floor, roll over onto your tummy. Let's just do some cobras. Actually didn't do too much back work today. Inhale, press up. Three more. Push up and back, on back. 4s, 1 angry cat. Just hold the tuck. Take a couple of breaths here as you hold. Hold the toes under, ready for an up stretch, and bring it into your up stretch now. Pushing the heels to the floor, chest towards those thighs. Right, walk the hands in towards those feet. And at the bottom, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, slow roll up. You just want to finish with the chest stretch. Interlock hands. Always have to finish with one of these and a roll down. With the arms. All right, release. Now you can go home. Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
What do we need for the next one?
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Jeanette.
Jeanette.